Good morning. It is Sunday morning, November the 9th, and here are your headlines for the day. We'll start off with technology. Chinese EV maker has unveiled a new humanoid robot with such lifelike movements that the company representatives felt compelled to slice it open on stage to prove that a human wasn't hiding inside. Wow. Nigeria. A U.S. Congressman, Riley Moore, representative from West Virginia, has introduced a resolution condemning the violent persecution of Christians in Nigeria and calling for decisive U.S. action to hold perpetrators accountable. Government shutdown news. New Yorkers begin flocking to food banks as government shutdown hits snap. Long lines stretch outside a Cleveland food bank after federal SNAP payments are paused due to the ongoing government shutdown. Senate Republicans eye a slim opening, hoping a handful of Democrats will cross the aisle to break a filibuster and keep the government funded through January. And then we'll be right back here again. President Trump posted yesterday the Democrats are winning in that they are destroying our great miracle economy, which is exactly what they set out to do. All capital letters. Terminate the filibuster! Senator Lindsey Graham urges Dems to end government shutdown. Quote, "We're hurting our national security. We're hurting morale. It's getting dangerous to fly. So stop it. End this madness." Bernie Sanders says the Democrats are saying, no, you have to sit down and negotiate, and Republicans are refusing to do that. That is the reason why we are in a shutdown. Again, the Democrats say it's the Republicans' fault. The Republicans say the Democrats' fault. Everybody's saying the Democrats want it their way. The Republicans want it their way. Everybody wants it their way. Post-election fallout. President Trump issues a stark warning of an economic nightmare following the election of 34-year-old Democratic Socialist mayor in New York, and President Trump dubs Miami the refuge for fleeing New Yorkers. Newly leaked documents reveal that New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani plans to terminate all city contracts with companies tied to Israel and pull city funds from banks that finance the Jewish state. Newly elected Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey is facing backlash after giving part of his victory speech in Somali and declaring that Minneapolis belongs to Somalia. Foreigners are taking over the nation through elections. And they're not having to pick up guns and fight or drop bombs or set off bombs. They're doing it through elections. Ignorant people are just voting foreign countries into office. It's insane. Did you hear about this from the election Tuesday? Angela Walker was elected to the city council in Bangor, Maine, more than 20 years after pleading guilty to manslaughter in the death of a man in 2002. She said, "I want people to see that it's possible that we can change. That's my past. I don't live there anymore. I'm a different person." I would love to ask her a question because I do know that Jesus Christ can change a person. Jesus Christ can save us from our sins and make us into a new creation. I don't know that that's what's happened to Angela Walker. Elon Musk. Tesla shareholders approve Elon Musk historic $1 trillion pay package, the largest executive compensation plan on record. I'm assuming was his yearly salary for last year or the upcoming year. $1 trillion. Man. A couple of education stories. A new federal civil rights complaint accuses UCLA of running more than a dozen scholarships that exclude students based on race, sex, or national origin. They have scholarships that are available only to white people, only to white males. If you're a woman, you can't have this scholarship. If you're a black person, you can't have this scholarship. Psych. I'm making that up. If that was the story, y'all know everybody be going crazy. They can't do that. But it's the opposite. So nobody cares. Because it's not racism if it's against white people, and it's not sexism if it's against men. The 13 programs named in the complaint include awards limited to Latinx, I don't know what this X thing is, Latinx freshmen, Filipinx students, undocumented undergraduates, meaning illegal aliens. This scholarship is only available to somebody who's in the country illegally. And female-only applicants. So, not for African Americans. This is for Latinos and Filipinos and illegal aliens. And females. And one for only females. I guess if you're a white man or a black man, you out of luck on this. The filing claims the criteria violate Title VI and Title IX of federal civil rights law, which bar discrimination by federally funded schools. Yeah, I would say so. A Teacher of the Year winner in South Carolina has been charged with assault after allegedly trying to run over her baby's father with a car during a custody exchange. Teacher of the Year. Health news. We'll end with health news. Check this out. Bread may not be to blame for the gut issues that have led millions of people to avoid it, according to an international study led by researchers at the University of Melbourne. Every time they come out with, this is what's causing all the problems, y'all need to avoid this, and everybody starts avoiding it, if y'all just wait around a little while, you'll find out. While about 10% of adults worldwide report bloating, fatigue, or gut pain after eating foods containing gluten, we're talking about gluten here, only 16% to 30% of those cases show true gluten-specific reactions, the study found. So, meaning there are a few people affected by gluten until maybe they find out that's not true. But there are a few affected by gluten, but it's not the vast numbers of people today who have been led to believe that or think that. So 10% of worldwide adults have been led to believe the gluten is causing their problem. Only 16 to 30% of that 10% is actually affected by gluten. There you go. Just sharing the news with you. God bless you. It is Sunday. I do hope to see you in church this morning. Love that. You live around here? Please come worship with us. What's the title of the sermon again? Overtaken by Sin and Mending the Broken. Galatians 6:1. Hope you'll join us for this time of Bible study and worship and prayer. God bless you. Man, I'm not going to tear it this morning. God bless you. Have a great day.